There it is.
Dante,
Yo.
you're currently sitting at the Holiday Inn at a table with Irina Kolyana and Elliot.
There, yeah.
Elliot's looking at sort of like he's got this napkin sort of like wiping off the drink stains from his sleeves in his vest.
Okay.
After he was epically pranked by Julian in the last session.
Pranked.
But Scotty had nothing to do with that prank.
What would you like to do, Dante?
So, what was our objective? What were we doing?
Protecting
everyone-
the children.
It's been 2 weeks and it's an off day.
Honestly, it was getting the children into the orphanage, and there was a van, winery. That's about it.
Right. Well, didn't we already do all of that just now?
No.
Basically.
Awesome. Well, I guess Dante just gets to fucking kick back and do jack shit. We're just booling, I guess. Actually, I'll ask Irina if she wants to do anything today.
She kind of puts her finger to the side of her head. She says, "Well, I don't really know. I'd love to get more information about town, but it seems like asking questions is such a bad idea here."
Seems that way.
I don't know what our plan is for who all is and isn't going to the hospital, St. Markovia's. But at least some point in the future, I'd like to get in contact with the mayor, at least have a chat with him. I'm the previous mayor of Barovia Village's daughter, so... I mean,
Right.
I've met the man before, but that was years and years ago. Maybe I could help things not be crazy?
Maybe.
Elliot says, yeah, good luck with that. Kind of brings a drink up to his lips. He says, but, so Dante, I don't know what the plan is either. Are we, like, when are we leaving? Are we staying for the party?
I don't know. I'm just the guy with the gun. Jillian tells me to shoot something and I shoot it.
Irina says, well, we should do something.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Should we just
I
go
just
poke
don't-
around town? I mean, it is raining.
Yeah.
So some time goes by as you consider it. Inside the Holiday Inn, in which case we're gonna cut. Back to Elysia and Gale again. So, Elysia and Gale, you two both very confidently kind of stride back out into the sort of auto repair yard, where sort of all these vehicles are currently being kept in sort of this little gravel lot in front of the building. The rain is still pouring down everywhere around the two of you as you kind of stride out. There is, of course, the big musical note covered van of the king. But then beyond that is sort of just the city at large, kind of the central square of it. As you two both stride out, what would you like to do?
Well,
Oh, Jeff's not here.
Yeah, Gale's currently T-posing, just following behind you.
Oh, that's menacing. Dude, run now. He won't have a chance.
Yeah.
We have no idea where you are.
Well, Lazy is gonna whip out that business card she got earlier from I think his name was Vincent.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Oh yeah, the dude with the hat.
He Vincent Van Gogh.
Oh.
God damn it.
And she'll
What?
start walking over towards the fallen angel.
The dang brothel.
That's exactly right. Sort of moving to the auto parts
Right
yard.
as I did that. Sorry, go on, Michael.
No, you're good. You head out into the street, sort of making your way across to the fallen angel. You can see that outside there's sort of a big white truck with the place's logo kind of parked outside on the street, seemingly currently empty. And standing kind of like under the sort of like bridge of the building, with sort of rain kind of sliding down in front of like a sheet, is this sort of lean, muscular man with sort of this like slightly green snakeskin leather jacket, with sort of this winding tattoo kind of going up his chest, up towards his neck to his chin. Wearing sort of these tight black pants and these boots, sort of on like a little stool outside the front, with sort of these cold green eyes kind of looking out across the street. And he sees you as you kind of start approaching.
She's gonna give him a small little wave with her mechanical arm and not even like just start striding up to the door.
He kind of shoots a hand out to kind of like stop him going in. He steps up from the stool, kind of swaggering up in front of you, and he says, "Aren't you a little too young coming in here, little miss?"
What's it to you?
He kind of smiles, and he says, "The mayor don't like it when we let little ladies in to come gambling at the casino."
Oh, well, I don't really think the mayor would mind, really, and she's gonna just procure five gold.
Go and make a persuasion check then with advantage. Ooh. He sort of looks at that, looks at the gold, and he says, "Well, you know what? I guess you're right. He probably wouldn't, since you put it that way." He comes over, snatches the 5 gold out of your hand, and says, "What'd you say your name was again?"
Oh, Alesia.
"Well, Miss Alesia, welcome to the Fallen Angel." And you see he kind of strides forward, swings open the door and ushers you in.
Gosh. Oh, and one more thing, and she'll flip him another gold coin. Make sure a green-haired friend of mine doesn't enter.
Oh.
"It'll be my pleasure." And he sort of smiles, takes the gold, puts it in, just like a slight, like, barely necessary cracking of his knuckles, and then he sits back down in the chair.
Yeah, that's me.
I like how you keep him just saying it. That's me.
Wow. Okay, so we had 2 people so far with their names appear in the game. I was a fat Walmart employee with no soul, and Dante's is badass.
Oh, what about Michael Martikov? We got 3.
Oh, right, yeah.
You're the DM. Come on.
I count. It's my game too,
Come on.
damn it!
Yeah, I'm down here, old Wahali Sleeping River. It's weird. It's my first name.
It's weird that I really got you.
Yeah. Or Jazdra. Hell yeah.
There has to be like 3 bends appear, and the third one will be me. The other 2 are the other bends they know.
There's 2 bends in the in the game I'm gonna run.
I know.
Just to annoy you. Holy moly.
So as we cut back to the orphanage, you've all made your way sort of into the actual main area of the place. Miss Joy says, I suppose it'd be no good to have her in the common area.
That would be quite loud for a small child.
Let's
Very small child.
put her in my room so I can keep a better eye on her. She requires special attention until she's a little bit older. She kind of gestures over to a door over there. She walks up to you, kind of swings it open, and kind of gestures inside.
Very awkwardly
this way.
trying to get 20 feet away from the disc so it like moves into position.
That's why you just face through the wall. Come on.
Yeah.
No,
No, I'm pretty sure we could just move the disc around. I don't think we're forced to like awkwardly dance with it.
No, it says.
Shut up.
It says in the scripture.
In the
Must abide
scripture
by
of
its rules.
Discius Flutius.
No.
Oh, it vanished.
Oh.
I shall boil your teeth.
No! Not again!
I was gonna say, whenever you drink like hot liquid, isn't it boiling them? But I guess that's not really. It's just running them under hot water at that point. Well, heck, it's probably gonna be the last time we're in here for a while.
Or ever!
Miriam says, we can always come back to visit, though.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm gonna, but you know how things get out there.
Julian,
Yeah.
that woman, Madame Ava,
Oh yeah.
she told us the only way out of here was to kill this guy, Strahd.
Yeah.
Does that just get us out? Or all of them too? She kind of gestures around, kind of looking at all the children kind of running around and playing in the room as Leiku kind of steps back in.
I don't know.
Like who's just rifling through his bag of holding.
I assume it gives everyone the ability to get out.
She says,
Sure, if it just closes the whole realm.
what if it doesn't?
Then at least we can tell someone stronger than us that this is going on. Or work on it.
She nods a little sadly, kind of looking around at all the kids.
Okay, crib's in place.
Cool.
Everything okay? Look a bit glum. I mean, that's sort of normal, but more glum than usual.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just existential questions for...
Well, we've
Leo.
dropped off our orphans. I guess we should head back.
Yeah. I'm gonna have another word with Millie, since it's kind of where we came here in the first place. There's like an artifact stolen from the church, and they're the gravedigger, and I think they know something about it. So I think I'm gonna try and strong arm them one more time.
She nods a bit, kind of taking a step back, and just letting you do whatever you want.
Puff my chest up. Strut over, just... Hey, hey Millie.
He turns around to look at you, kind of whipping around from sort of the couch and TV he was sitting on.
I sit on the side of them. I sit on the arm.
All right. You sort of sit on the arm, kind of addressing him. Kind of looks at him and says, yeah.
So me and my buddies heading out. We've been told that everyone's looking and feeling better, which is good, considering how we found
He says,
you.
Thank you. Again. I still don't really know if I understand what happened, but I know that you helped.
A lot of magic.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna recheck. You know absolutely nothing about the thing taken from the church?
Make an insight check for me.
Because you definitely do, you son of a bitch. Scruff him and punch his lights out.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Bathroom.
You see his eyes go wide in surprise when you mention it. And he says, no, not really. That was a little bit before when I got so sick. I don't really know much about it. I wasn't around really for it.
Is he lying? Was he just shocked?
As you kind of watch it, the expression go over his face, he's definitely hiding something. He gets very dodgy whenever you bring it up.
What a dodgy fucker.
Look at me. I'm gonna make you the wizard's oath that I won't tell anyone that you had any hand in it. You know what a wizard's oath is? Is if I break it, I get turned into mana and evaporated among the ethers for other wizards to use my essence as magic. It's pretty
Make
awesome.
a deception check for me.
You wouldn't know about it because you know wizard, like, it's wizard business.
Go back to your drinks.
Wizard business.
What's wizard business? You...
Locate.
Fucking cut someone's arm off and just say, you know what? Go back
It's
to your
wizard business.
This is wizard business. Go back to your fucking drinks. You fucking peasants.
He seems well deceived.
Well deceived.
That making sure people is safe is a lot more important than justice at this point. Or whatever law happens in this town.
Ha!
What are you laughing at?
That wasn't a laugh.
Well,
I
the
realized I
triumphant.
still-
was a cheer.
Cheer.
Baby cam!
No, baby's running! Get him! Get him!
Baby takes off.
He's running!
Baby makes a break for it.
He's going!
No.
Get that baby!
Baby cam! No, baby cam!
Baby Kim, no.
Bring him back! Let him be free, you monsters!
Just a small baby possessed and flying around. Nothing new to see here.
I imagine he's breaking
To be
into
fair,
a full
this is real
sprint
here.
along
That's how
the
we got to
carpet.
encounter.
Like the sound of his feet
Sure.
pitter-patting against the floor. As he goes, he's going ham.
Millie turns to you, Julian. He says, "So, this wizard oath, you promise not to tell anybody. You can't."
I cannot say that it was you.
He says, a little bit ago, just offhandedly, Father Michaels told me about the bones. Said, St. Andrew's bones are somehow important to the church. They, like, protect it. Listen, it's hard at this orphanage. You've seen it firsthand. You know kids here don't have it great. It's a bad time.
Hey. Yeah.
He says, treatment, the conditions, even getting food, it's really hard. I got offered money. Not a lot, but a lot from me. To just go into the church, gank the bones, bring them somewhere else. The whole town's cursed anyways. It didn't really matter. And I needed to do it.
Why'd you take him then?
It didn't... I don't know. We had a meeting spot, and then they took him from me. I don't know what they did with him then. But it wasn't... They didn't hurt anybody. It doesn't matter. It's just a bunch of old bones.
Who's they?
I had half a mind to go dig up a skeleton and do a swapsy, but they saw that they were gone before I could.
Who asked you?
Make either a persuasion or intimidation check, your choice.
Oh. A persuasive boy.
Not enough.
Come on, man, Wizard's Oath. I'll never know.
He looks to you and he says, there's a big difference between confessing and ratting somebody else out.
That's fair.
He says, I trust you and I trust everybody here, but I don't want to get anybody in trouble. And the reformer's been sniffing around this place, and I just don't want... I don't know.
Man,
He kind of pulls away from the whisper, kind of sits back down to the couch, sinking in a little bit.
Holy business is pretty serious. And simple artifacts can be pretty powerful. I mean, heck, I'm carrying a bunch on me right now. I've got a lot of things on me that are pretty dang powerful.
Cat.
He shoots you a curious look.
The bones of a very holy man can be very powerful. And them not being there could potentially get people hurt.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check again. Or intimidation, your choice.
Really try to persuade him. And intimidate him with the fact that he might hurt people.
Ooh.
You don't want blood on your hands, Millie.
He says, kind of coming back in, kind of leading close, he says, this... I mean... You're right, I guess. I just kind of figured that between the police and everything, the town is protected, but... I've seen some of the stuff that happens in that church, and what Father Michaels can do. Julian. Guy who asked me to do it was, I don't know why. Do you know the central square by the gates of town?
Yeah, with
By
like, setting up
McDonald's.
the cross and stuff.
Yeah, near that. There's a shop called Crazy Coffins.
Squint.
Real somber place. This old guy runs it. He one time came up to the church, went to confession with the father, and then he came to me and offered me money to steal the bones when the father wasn't looking. Then I met him at the playground by the McDonald's, gave him the bones in a stack. I don't know where he took them. I don't know why he wanted them. But he paid me like $300 to do it.
Oh, that's weird. What a crazy vision I just had. Had him on the shoulder. It's really weird. What kind of magic was that? Can I get up and walk back over to Miriam?
Make a deception check for me real quick. Just one last one as you start getting away with the vision talk. He says, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, it's just really weird. Were we talking? Like, I don't remember anything that was just said here. Like...
Oh,
Yeah, wow. Like...
It takes him a second to get it. You just waltz your way over to Miriam.
I'm glad you're doing better. I guess that's what I came over to ask, right? That was it.
He nods and he smiles and he says, I guess I'll see you at the festival, Julian.
God, I hope not. Sound terrible. I mean, all be well or whatever. I don't know.
Oh yeah, and you rejoin Leku and Miriam.
Well... Intel received, fellas.
What did he say?
He just said he's feeling better, but I had like a crazy vision back there. It was weird.
Miriam looks understandably confused.
I don't know, maybe it's just like...
Did you have like a dream? Did the Blossom Lady talk to you?
No, it wasn't the Blossom Lady this time. It was like... It was just a voice. You know, I'm pretty in touch with the divine, so like, you know. We should probably tell everyone when we're all together.
Should we go back to the hotel then?
Yep.
Alright.
But first, I'm gonna wish Jace good luck. I say bye to our little fella.
Just like, bat the little shit and run.
Oh, one day you better not intercept me, I'll take you down.
Yeah, no, you walk over to Jace with Wanda kind of running around. You see that they're both you see Jace and this boy Marty both kind of sitting there. You see Marty's kind of taking pages like really old looking books, and he's ripping the pages out.
Oh.
And he's kind of going over to Jace, kind of leaning over, and he's showing them how to fold the paper. And then after a couple seconds, he produces a paper airplane. And then kind of busting out this box of Crayola crayons, he sort of starts drawing this sort of like red lightning bolts all across the front as Jace kind of gets an excited look on his face and rips a page out of the book himself.
Okay, firstly, don't let those two book nerds see you doing this. They'll go mental.
Like when Miriam feel a disturbance in the book forest. Jace kind of spins around, kind of smiles at you. Hey.
Hey, holding up. These people treating you okay? Do I have to beat anyone up?
Yeah, no, they seem fun, I guess. Marty's shown me this, and he holds up kind of this hastily, like not evenly folded paper airplane It's a little lopsided. He also skipped one of the folds on one side.
Oh. I ain't going nowhere, kid.
He looks a little downtrodden, kind of like his hand kind of sinks holding it.
I lean against the table, a thumb against my nose. I'm like, so... Me and the gang, we're probably going to be heading out.
Oh, alright. And he looks like he's about to say goodbye to Mari to hop out of the chair with you.
Like, we're going to need someone to hold the fort.
Hold the fort here?
Yep. Someone's got to take care of the kids.
Oh. Go make a persuasion check for me. There's so many Julian rolls.
Talk to a lot of people, man. I can't help it.
So is it like a secret mission?
It's kind of like a secret mission.
I won't tell anybody then. Kind of brings a finger up to his lips.
You might get a second command if you want.
What are you guys talking about? And then Jay says, it's a secret.
Yeah, it's kind of a secret, kid. You wouldn't understand. It's like a wizard secret. Almost like a wizard's
We're
promise, but not
wizards.
so much. Yeah, we're wizards.
Jay's kind of motions to you and him.
Actually, like a 400-year-old super wizard, so you watch yourself.
Is that why your hair is white?
So, Jace,
Julian's confidence went down by 10 points there.
Mage Hand slapped the plane out of his hand. Get the fuck out of here.
There's like the zoom in on the eyes of the PTSD, like bomb noises.
How could this happen to me?
Look, man, we're gonna be back every once in a while.
Bomb noises, more like skeleton rattles.
Oh no, not the rattles.
The rattles.
Rattle me bones.
All I hear is xylophones. We're gonna need info when we get back. We're gonna hear what's going on around this place.
He nods up and down very, very excitedly. He says, yeah, I'll do my best.
If we don't get into trouble. You know,
yeah.
People see me in here. They'll probably slap you upside the head if you try and snoop around too much. But you're a brave kid. So,
yeah.
I'm not too worried.
I'll get the info.
Yeah. You take care of these kids. This is your family now.
At this point, you see Cece, sort of the older girl, comes up and says, "What are you two doing? Are you ripping up the books?"
Yeah, they're ripping up the books. I told them not to, but they're doing it.
Marty kind of like slides this book across the table and says, "We're not using it anyways." And they kind of divulge into arguing as Jace kind of shoots you a smile.
Destroy the child.
Now, Jace, kind of lean in a bit. That guy who took you to that diner, he's not in this town, is he? He's not around.
He shakes his head.
Know where he is from?
I want to say Barovia.
That dude's from Barovia? Barovia? Alright, we'll keep an eye out for him.
His expression kind of goes a little blank. And he kind of meekly kind of looks down to the paper airplane, kind of starts like a little bit more morosely, kind of like dragging the crayon across the paper this way and that.
Well, see if you can fly that into Mara's head. Walk back to the others.
All right.
Anyway,
Is there anything else you guys like to do inside the orphanage?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
are we done here?
Yeah. You wanted to go check out a van?
We could, but don't know. It.
So discussing plans of what to do next, you guys head out of the orphanage at least, back out into the city streets. Meanwhile, in said streets, Gale and Yertle.
Both explode.
Very quickly.
You die.
Yaddle pulls out a shotgun out of nowhere, points at Gale, and is like, "This is your last night, kid. Time to go behind the shed."
What?
As he puts the two shells in. Don't worry.
Don't.
I'm
It's
pretty
so
sure
good
Gale
knowing.
would kill you first, but okay.
So Gale,
Wow. Mr. Let's always try go power hands.
You're talking
as
to the
you
druid kid.
waltz out of the auto part shop with Alesia, it isn't long after you look around and she's gone.
Can I roll a perception?
Absolutely. Make a stealth perception contest for me, Lizzie and Gale.
Oh.
Oh, tough to beat.
Can I get inspiration?
It would be.
It would be a disadvantage because they're exhausted, right?
It's just no. It's a 10. Not like it matters.
Gale,
Yeah.
it's not for a while, but you do pick her back up. You see that she's out in front of the upper left, outside the fallen angel, talking with the guy out in front. And then after a couple seconds, you see he swings open the door and she walks in, and he closes the door behind him.
Gale walks up with it, rolling his eyes.
If I say rolling your sleeves up like you're about to clobber him.
As you make your way out into the street, Keith, Yertle,
Yeah. Mine's
You come-
still unloading.
We all are, I
Oh,
think.
we all are? Okay.
no, I keep forgetting. The loading screen is great, but I always forget.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
meant to be in somewhere else. I'm meant to be somewhere else.
Keith, you come walking down. You see Gale striding across the street with purpose.
Keith will pull out like one of his cigarettes, put it in his mouth, light it up, eyeing off Gale like if he's the next target of harassment.
Burn, burn, burn.
By this point, the only like clothing he has on is his normal hat again. The sombrero is like over his shell. The jersey's gone, and he has pantaloons. Just standing there like, we'll walk towards Gale, trying to like not try instantly grab his attention until it's like right next to him.
I mean, does Gale notice the conspicuous turtle man?
Oh, very well done, Cheeky.
Thank you.
Make a perception check.
Wait.
Okay. Fair enough. Do.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
As you walk out to the center of the street, you kind of, out of the corner of your eye, you see this small little flare of an orange light, and as you turn around to see, standing there at the end is this big turtle man, sort of like, now jerseyless, with this lit cigarette kind of glaring at you between these lidded eyes, sort of standoff on the middle of the street.
They called me Turtle Man.
Gale waves at Yertle. I'm about to go. Save Alesia from this shitty situation, I guess. You want to come with?
I was gonna ask if the fucking amber is, fixed, and I was gonna say, if we need a reason to leave town, but it's not a true reason, I told Markovs that I would go to the winery that supplies them to get information on why it's late.
Good call. And maybe, but currently, and maybe. I'm not sure how fixed up that thing is. His is pretty close, else if it's not done already, though. So
Ambulance. I totally heard you say hamburger.
Ambulance.
I said ambo.
Miguel, you know that the ambulance is done, but like the paint still needs to dry, so it'll be like maybe like an hour or just until the end of the like a couple, not an hour, a couple hours, or maybe like the end of the day. It'll be ready to go.
It'll be a few hours until we can actually drive. They're making the paint dry.
I'll go help you secure Elysia.
Cool. She went into the strip club.
A what club?
Angel.
Oh, what?
The Angel building we were told not to go into because as Elysia doesn't listen to people.
You were told to not go into a building? Man, I wish I got that information.
As you two start making your way towards you, Gil, with at least that perception check, you hear the sound of the gates opening up. And you see coming inside the city is a sort of like
shit ton of police cars.
You see, a shit ton of police cars.
Oh fuck, dude!
You see 3 cop cars come kind of driving out into the middle of the street. So they're coming past the auto yard, and they sort of make their way down the center of the street, where you guys were standing, but made your way out of.
Would we have been run over?
They're not going that fast, especially coming in through the gate. You would have been in their way, but they wouldn't have like splattered you to pieces.
No, Yaddle would have ran on one of them fucking belly flops if they wanted to go at him.
He turns into a dinosaur, headbutts that's the first car.
Pull into your shoulder.
They kind of just all drive off, kind of giving the truck a wide berth down the street until they kind of fade off into the rain.
Wonder what that was about.
Were there sirens on, or were they just...
No, they just drove back in. They just were, for some reason, outside the city, and they just all 3 drove back in.
Casual convoy. What is the truck doing here?
You see it just parked outside. It's got the Fallen Angel logo sort of on either door. You see it's driverless. There's nothing in the back. Just kind of parked up outside of the building while this sort of like I described earlier, this sort of like snakeskin green leather jacket man, black tight pants, sort of well coiffed black hair, and these bright green eyes with this tattoo kind of running up this like lean muscled neck as he kind of glares at the two of you. As you both make your way up, he says, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, can we go inside?
He says, "Do you know where you are?" "I think you're lost, pal."
The Fallen Angel, as Yaddle will point up to the sign and that.
Garros' eyes. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You are not going to really question it. You're not really questioning that, are you? Yes, I'm well aware of where I am.
He says, "Well, I'm sorry, but our doors aren't exactly open to you right now. You get it."
Yaddle's gonna just like walk towards the doors. Just casually.
He puts a hand out to stop you, then kind of looks you up and down and says, "You, on the other hand, you can go in if you want." And he swings the door open for you, Yurtle.
Yeah. Go and continue smoking a cigarette.
Turtles.
And he eyes you, Gale, the whole time while like letting Yurtle go inside.
Gale just rolls his eyes.
Like, Yaddle will even put one of his hands into one of his pockets if his pantaloons has pockets. While fucking smoking.
So you go inside?
Fuck yeah.
Alright, yeah, Yurtle, you just head on inside.
I have a question. How much would you normally bribe someone with?
Because of the modern nature, the fact that it's in America, it's a $1 US to gold ratio.
Oh, $1 to gold.
That's terrible. That's
Shows you how common gold is now. In a world of wizards, when transmutation exists.
We talked to Yodel later and he's just rocking back and forth. He's seen some shit.
He'll probably, like,
Time in his life.
be confused as fuck most of the time until someone, like, is like, you want a lap dance, honey? And then there's him, like, oh, fuck, no.
Why would you dance on someone's lap? How?
Just questioning
There
it.
is not enough
So-
room on a lap to dance.
Gail's gonna just casually look the building over. Does it look like there's another way in?
Yeah, actually it does. Kind of like giving the, like, sort of casing the joint, as it were. You see that where Hans is currently fluttering, up on the second floor, there seems to be some kind of wooden balcony kind of extending out of the right end of the building on the upper level of it. You're not sure what kind of casino or strip club has like a second story, let alone a second story balcony.
It's probably personal, but Gale no longer gives a shit about these guys' privacies. He will just roll his eyes, walk over here, and throw his grappling hook.
Make a disadvantaged stealth check.
I mean, he's going to wait a bit, but yeah.
I mean, the guy's a bouncer. They're meant to, like, you
And
know,
he watched you case the joint as you walk over.
yeah.
Damn. And him.
Oh, that fucking +8.
Rogue!
Rogue Paladin beat size.
Raladin.
Raladin. That's a
Or as I like to call it,
Poe.
Pogue.
Hogers in the chat, please.
Hogers. Post them, boys.
No.
I was gonna say, hey, Raladin sounds way cooler than Pogue, but there's just something very charming about Pogue.
No. Just no.
So,
as
Gale
Gale goes to
it.
stealthily make his way into the building, we're gonna go ahead and do one more little cut.
Cut City today.
Chop chop.
That's when like a 6-person party is cut like 6 different ways.
We're all frazzled, boys.
We're all fazzled dazzled and fucking ready to jam.
Hell yeah.
I want to deal with the fucking asshole who hit the bones from Yodel, but at the same time it's like, eh.
Yeah, I know.
Got
We're
the
gonna have to
interaction
tell
with Gale
that
first.
nerd.
Don, you're still there with the with Arena.
We have reception in town. Can we text each other?
Yeah, have we tried that?
I don't know.
Whipping out the old phone, there actually is cell phone reception here when there has not been anywhere else in all of Barovia.
Hot damn.
What provider you with?
I'm with Leaf.
Price some magic provider
What's his name? Big J?
that transcends
Wi-Finity.
planes.
I'm with Twig.
That's a good provider.
They're up to any tree and you got one. Simple as
Or
that.
the tree use like Morse code or like that.
I mean, I'm sure at this point phones are just magic that use like fucking divination or something. To just...
Phones are 1,000% magical devices.
It's just sending stones. But like mass sending stones.
They're like a weird combination of electronics and magic.
There still do have to be towers, though, that kind of propel out the sort of current signal that lets them communicate with like multiple other phones at once. They're somehow more advanced and also less advanced than phones today. But there is definitely no internet connection out here.
Right. Do I know if Yertle has a phone or not?
definitely does not.
Yodel definitely does not have a phone.
Okay, I didn't know if like at some point someone just handed him a phone or not.
No one. He's
I have
seen
no
people with
idea where the
phones
fuck Yodel is.
and thought they're just weird little stone slabs, and hasn't even questioned why people carry around.
Gale
little
would probably
stone
know how a
slabs.
phone works, but Gale does not have one, and neither does Yodel. Or Leku.
Alright.
So I guess just
Or
actually
Leku.
Alesia, Dante, and Julian own ones with phones.
Half the party has.
Half the party. Yeah, half the
So
party.
I know Julian went off to the fucking.
Also, just for continuity's sake, Elliot has a phone, Miriam has a phone, Arena does not.
Right. Okay. I know Julian. I know where he is. So I'm not worried about him. I don't think anyone told anyone. Yeah. I don't think anyone told Dante where Alesia was going though.
Oh, you would know she'd be back at the garage.
Okay.
One would hope.
One would hope.
Yodel's just MIA to most people except for no Gale.
I'll call Alesia. Sure, why not? Inquire on vehicles.
Alright, so Alesia, I'm going to still wait a second before describing to you what the inside of the Fallen Angel looks like, but on the way in, before Gale walks up to go talk with the bouncer, you get a call from Dante on your phone.
Alesia doesn't answer, she just turns off her phone.
Oh, what the fuck?
Doesn't even, like, say no to the call, just turns the power off of the phone.
God damn it.
Just kills it.
Yeah, Dante goes straight to voicemail.
Son of a bitch.
I think Alesia would be too lazy to even set up with the voicemail.
The voicemail is just beeping noises.
Just default.
It's just the whirring of, like, power tools. She accidentally triggered the voicemail setup thing, but it's just like...
Yeah.
Alright, well... I guess I'll just call my boy.
Julian, some Western music starts playing out of your phone.
It doesn't even ring once. I've answered.
There's the light of the phone screen coming on, and immediately the hand is there. The sound waves just start to leave the speakers. All of a sudden, it presses the answer button.
Shit. Voice call.
Colonel.
Yeah, the
Dante, we found out some information.
Yeah. Lay it on me.
So it turns out, looks left and right at Miriam and Lecker. It's from a game, you guys wouldn't understand. Are you in an uncompromised position?
I'm with Elliot in Irina.
Alright, Dante. Why are we both snake? Hang on.
I don't know.
Could you stop?
one of you should
doing the
decidedly not be Snake.
No, we could never decide. We were both snaky.
Never decide.
We'll never admit one of us is the Miller. Even though it's
I'm
definitely
Ocelot,
Julian because he's missing an arm.
No, I'll be Ocelot.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm already wearing the fucking cowboy to get up and I have a single action.
Yeah. I'm on a con. Oh, you punk.
you are kind of an odd.
I am kind of an odd. So turns out, dude in the I can't look at the others while I'm saying this. It's Dante. The dude in the coffin shop apparently had something to do with the bones getting stolen. Ironic.
How about that?
But I think Leku, and Miriam are going to check out a van. The King's van?
A van.
Yeah, it was like a magic van.
We might
thought
be
we all
able
were
to
gonna go.
acquire. We might be able to acquire some magical items from it.
Yeah, we're gonna loot the King's van.
Oh, neat.
He's there, isn't he? He's right.
Well,
wait,
He's right there.
He's right there?
He's at a different table.
Also,
Who do you think you can hear your phone conversation?
He has a
Eye
loudspeaker.
contact with him, As you like,
We might also be able to find out more information on him as he's a high illusion caster.
Yeah, might be able to find out more information. I hold it out, put it on loudspeaker in front of us. We can all hear. Yeah, we might be able to steal it and figure out what's going on with him. And
Right.
he might be a wizard.
Right. Can I make, like... I look over at him, since he's just right there. Could I make, like, any sort of perception check, or...
Do you detect magic?
I do not.
Make an Arcana check then for me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's alright.
You're not the biggest illusion guy. It's a lot of like not paying attention to charms class.
Good at that.
With Miss Schmidt sort of just like droning on and on. You definitely recognize it as not being a minor illusion.
Right.
Whatever thing is not or is going on with him, like he was talking about illusion magic, if he's got some kind of illusion on right now, it's not a minor one, because you could see sort of like the ripples or like the faint giveaways you would know, especially because you have the spell.
Yeah.
But he looks just like a fucking normal guy, like there's something illusory really about him.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I mean, he looks fine, but
You guys
I'm
want
not
to come
good
check
at
it out?
that.
It's like just outside the front.
Oh, there we
before
go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was quick.
Yeah.
And I can control it. Awesome.
Before we do check the van, I would like to do something with Miriam's help, if possible.
I squint.
Alright, well, if y'all think you'll need some
Okay.
fucking muscle over there,
Well,
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are bored.
I mean, I'm just... Y'all did everything already, so I'm just kind of sitting here on my ass.
Well, it's also at the garage, so we can check on Alicia, make sure they're...
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you seen Yertle, like, at all?
Dude, I don't
I
know
have.
what Keith's up to. What's he doing?
I have no idea what the goddamn hell he's doing today.
He was.
I don't know what the fuck he's been doing all week. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he goes.
Last
He
time I
disappeared.
checked, he was at the bar at the same place as you.
He's not here.
He was not too long ago.
I thought he was with you.
Said he'd meet up with Elliot.
Oh, I thought it was with you!
Elliot's right here.
Dukes them
What?
all.
Elliot kind of turns at this point. What are you talking about?
It's nothing. Just
Whatever. He just turns around.
so I don't know what the fuck he means by he'll meet up with Elliot later.
Say hey to Elliot for us.
Julian says hi, Elliot.
Oh,
Elliot just nods.
and Irina too, I guess. I assume she's there. Yeah, we're gonna check out the King's Van. If you want to come and look at it, we'll check up on Alicia. Leku wants to do something with Miriam. And looks at Leku.
I require help
Raising an
with
eyebrow.
my magic.
What's the matter with it?
Well, I guess I'll be over there at the garage
Alright.
soon.
Hi, indeed.
another one
Russian
behind
gunship.
There's multiple. Sneaky bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, indeed. Russian gunship. Say the line one more time, for old time's sake. Kept you waiting, huh?
Kept you waiting, huh?
Alright, I'll see you,
around.
Doctor. I love... Never mind. I'll see ya.
Bye.
All right, and it goes off.
How long did that take to set up?
That was like 20 seconds.
Yeah, imagine what he just typed in blank codec.
Yeah. It was pretty good though, the filter and all that, damn.
And the pictures were nicely placed.